2023. If you are just starting eBay, these are some of the things that you have to be aware of. So let's talk about the cons first. Like, what are the cons of starting an eBay business? The first one is startup money is needed. Like, if you are trying to sell on eBay, you can drop ship. Like, if you are starting this drop ship, you don't need that much money. But if you want to really import and make a good profit, you have to just at least invest 1,000 in the beginning. And also, like, you have to get this software. Like, there's a software called Sick Analytics. So if you get this one, you can get product ideas. You can get all the ideas of which items to sell, so you don't waste money on some random item that doesn't sell. So you have to have some tools to actually be successful, so you need some money to do that. And the main money is basically importing. To find the best item, you have to get this software, and also after that you have to import from Alibaba, or you can find stuff from local. But Alibaba is best because if you find a successful product from Alibaba and if you import it, you're gonna make a lot of profit. But if you do it locally, the profit may not be that much. Okay, so that's the first one. And then the second one is you will have to follow eBay's rules and regulations. eBay has some certain rules, and if you mess up with them, they're gonna ban you for a while. So you don't want to end up there. So you have to make sure that when you're doing something, you are following the rules, especially the drop shipping. If you are drop shipping from Amazon to eBay, that's going to be a problem, because eBay doesn't want local drop shipping. Like, you can do the drop shipping from Alibaba, actually not Alibaba, AliExpress or CJ drop shipping. But if you do it from Walmart or Amazon or some local store, there's a problem with that. Like, there are problems. So you have to be aware of those things when you're doing eBay. And the next thing is general issues when running any physical product business. Like, sometimes your customers doesn't get the item. Sometimes your customers want to return the item, so you have to pay for the shipment fee. Sometimes the item is damaged when delivered, they want the refund, and there are some issues with that. And also, like, if you are selling small items, let's say your profit margin is just $1. Like, you can sell some small cables, like, with $1 profit, like screen protector and stuff. That's gonna actually takes a lot of time for small stuff. So that's another thing. And pros, let's look at the pros. A great way to get free traffic to your products. Like, if you are using eBay, you can get customers so easy. But if you are building your own website and start selling, then you have to promote your website, you have to put ads for your website, you have to be constantly on social media, right? So that's another problem. Like, if you are selling on eBay and Amazon, it's very good because those platforms are trustworthy. Like, people go to their website and they don't think too much, they just buy right away. But if you have your own website, building traffic is hard. It takes a while. So that's a good thing about eBay. And the next thing is listing can make money years later. That's one of the thing you have to be aware. Like, let's say you listed something like 3 years ago, it can still make you money because you have to just keep it in the stock, and then people keep on buying. So you don't have to actually change the listing. It's going to be just sitting there. You have to just keep on delivering the item. But if I do that in Kijiji, or, like, I don't know if you're aware of Kijiji, you have to just constantly updating the ads and stuff. But for eBay, once you listed, that's it. You have to just keep on modifying, editing, that's it, and it's gonna just stay there. And the next thing is, it's very simple process. Only one thing you have to do when you are doing eBay selling, you have to just list the item, that's it. And also make sure you are filling the listing. Like, if you are allowed to sell 1,000 items, it's better to have 1,000 items filled, because you have higher chance of selling. If you have 1,000 item limits and if you're only listing like 200 products, then you are wasting the chance of 800 possibility. So that's another thing. let's look at some more things. Okay, so there are two ways you can do eBay selling. You can import from China, or you can buy from local and flip it for profit. The good thing about China is you can find any product, literally anything. You can buy from China, and that's gonna make you a lot of profit. For example, like I buy cables and sell on eBay. I buy it for like 20 cents, and I sell it on eBay like $8 or something. So the profit, you can see, it's like 800%, even 3000% or something, because that much amount of profit I'm making, because the cost from importing from China is very cheap. It can and the problem is Alibaba takes like, actually it's not that long. It takes like, usually for me it takes 2 weeks to arrive the item, but if you wait, it's worth the wait, because that makes you a lot of profit. You can also do it with local supplier. If you do it with local suppliers, like you can find any products locally and sell on eBay. The good thing about it is you can have access early, like you don't have to wait 2 weeks. You can get the items right away. If you are running out of stock, you can always find the store and get the item. But the thing is, the local store don't always have the item in stock. So if you are listing on eBay and then you have a lot of order and the local store doesn't have the item, then you're gonna have a problem. So that's another thing. Let's look at this one. Yeah, that's the difference between local and importing from China. Personally, I prefer importing from China, because like by using this SIG analytics, I can have the idea of which products are selling very good, and then I have to just search for the item on Alibaba and import it. But to find the same item in local is very hard. I have to search around stores. I don't know which store is selling these items, right? So it's easy to find if you are importing from Alibaba, because you have to just copy paste this on Alibaba and it's going to be there. The next thing is, okay, so we have seen all these three. Let's look at the next one. Not this one. Yeah, so when you're selling in eBay, you have to be aware of these four things. That you have to be aware what customers want. You have to look for winning product, then only you have the highest chance of selling. That's why this software is good, because you can find the winning product here, so you don't waste your money and time with listing and stuff like that. And the next thing is higher ticket. Like if you're selling the cheap items like $5, $3, something like that, then profit margin is low. So you have to actually sell a lot of items to get like $20, $50 profit. But if you're selling like any product that is above $25, then you can get a good profit. So it's good to target for the product that has higher value. The next thing is, you have to look for like items that's already selling well on all platforms. So to get the idea of product that's selling well, again, this is the stuff like SIG analytics. You have to go here. You can literally see which items are selling well. And the last thing is small and lightweight. So when you're selling on eBay, the small and lightweight and the expensive the item, the good it's going to be the good item, because if it's small and lightweight, the shipping cost is low, and if the price is high, you're going to get a lot of profit. And if you can even you can ship the item by letter mail. In Canada, it's like it delivers within 2-3 days by delivering by letter mail. It costs just $1 stamp, and the envelope is very cheap when you're buying in bulk. So if you can find a small item that is expensive, that's going to make you a huge money. And that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys on my next video.